What's up, YouTube? Waiting to go home. It's fucking traffic like a motherfucker. But we're gonna go ahead and do this anyway. I'll give y'all a prettier view. Now, this video, or live stream slash video, is pretty much to let the world know how I feel about Donald Trump's presidency, how I feel about presidencies throughout American history, and why I feel that Donald Trump, yes, Donald J. Trump, or whatever his name is, plane landing. Anyway, why I feel that Donald Trump is the best president in American history. And since I'm off, and I don't work weekends, so I'm off, I'm gonna go ahead and go in. Now, I think that Donald Trump, hands down, without any hesitation, I would say this to anyone at any given time, is the best president in American history. Now, do I mean his policies? Do I mean his image, meaning he's a strong image for America, or even if his policies aren't all that good, but he's a strong image for America, or none of that shit? I'm speaking as a black man. I'm speaking as an indigenous black man from America. I'm speaking as an indigenous black man in America who's aware that he's an indigenous black man in America. I'm speaking as an indigenous black man in America who's aware that he's an indigenous black man and refuses to be a coon. Now, the problem that I have with the average brother and sister that I come across and deal with and or know and friends with or whatever is this politics shit, and how black people still seem to think that they can operate in these people's system and prosper. How they think that they can operate in this system of government that was set up mainly to make sure you don't prosper from it. So it's mighty funny how something that's set up to make sure you don't prosper from it is what you look to for prosperity, which I think is fucking crazy. But nevertheless, it's what happens. It's real. It's what people do. It's what goes on a daily basis around here. So I figure nothing better than to have an individual like Donald Trump come into office and show people exactly, what's up, Salima, exactly what time it is. And Salima, I'm gonna definitely get up with you what we talked about before about the shirts. I'm in the process of moving and finding an apartment because the ones that we were trying to get, had to get put on a waiting list, and then the house I was gonna get, somebody got it before me. So I'm consumed right now with that. But anyway, nothing could have happened better to black people who are indigenous. Nothing better could have happened to us than Donald Trump. Because if Hillary Clinton had won the presidency, most black people would have been in the same boat that they were in before Trump came in. What do I mean by that? I mean what I said before I started talking. Most black people who are indigenous to this land don't even know that they're fucking indigenous to this land, don't even care to know, because they're wrapped up in this American dream, this American shit, this American system, thinking that they're a part of this shit. So nothing better could have happened to them. Nothing better could have happened to us than what actually happened. Hillary Clinton would have never been as, let's say, outward the way Donald Trump is. There's no way in hell she would have been like that, because why wouldn't she have done that? Because she's a fucking slickster. She's a sneak. She is just as wicked as Donald Trump. When Donald Trump was saying, I'm going to tell you something about him. When he was talking about her and saying all the things that he was saying about her, I'm going to tell you something that's real, that might shock a lot of people. He's not lying. All the things that he was saying about that woman were true. Everything he was talking about, as far as her being a liar, as far as her being corrupt, as far as her being absolutely no good for this country, he was absolutely right. He just didn't include himself in it because he's the same. But he's exactly right. Nothing he said was wrong or a lie about her. Absolutely nothing. So you have black people who are running around who are mad that, first off, that a lot of black people didn't vote, saying if we had voted, or saying if black people had voted, if you had just voted, Hillary would have won. And I keep saying this: what was she going to do better and or different than Donald Trump? Well, at least we wouldn't have had no goddamn racist in the White House, man. How can you say that? That man racist. Again, are you trying to tell me that Hillary Rodham Clinton is not a white supremacist? Is that for the people who peace for the people who say that, who feel that way, that Hillary was better than Donald Trump? And not just better, I mean specifically on the point about racism, specifically the point about Donald Trump supposedly being a racist. Are you trying to tell me that Hillary Rodham Clinton is down with the indigenous people of this land? Really? Because for any of that shit to make sense, for anyone to get mad at other brothers and sisters about not voting, before I go on, Hillary Clinton won the vote, won the most popular vote. So apparently everybody did vote for her. So let me clear that up for any brother and sister who see this, who keep saying Hillary this, Hillary won the fucking election. So people did vote for her. So I don't know how much more you wanted to vote, or people to vote for her, or whatever. Like, I don't know what the fuck these people are looking for. But the point being, specifically when it deals with this racism issue, I keep having people say that she would have at least been better than Trump. Now, that is why I say Donald Trump is the best president in American history. He is the best president because I only speak from a position of being an indigenous man called black in this country. So my whole agenda is the black agenda. My whole agenda is freedom, and I ain't talking about talking freedom. I mean actual real freedom for my people. So I'm not going to sit here and have a fucking conversation about Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton when all you're talking about, the difference that you're talking about is this. One is going to give you a plate full of steamy shit. The other is going to give you a plate full of steamy shit with whipped cream on the top. So what you're telling me is you don't mind eating shit. What you're telling me is you don't give a fuck about shit. You'll wolf down a plate of steaming pile of ape shit with no problem, as long as it has whipped cream on it. That's what you're saying to me. So I don't condone that. I don't agree with that. And I'm about to get ready to head home, guys. So when I get home, let me shower and we're going to continue this conversation. Shane TV East Watch. This is just a quick thought that I had that I wanted to share with you guys. Peace.